Glen Hoddle, Glen was amazing. And what a great guy he is as well, Glen, and his class.
I even love Glen Hoddle, despite the fact that he inflicted the most humiliating day I've ever had on a golf course. This was during the World Cup in Brazil. We had an ITV against BBC game, and it was me and Alan Hansen against Hoddle and Dixon. And they're all good golfers,
proper golfers.
So we were all playing to a good standard. And Hansen and I were 4 up with 5 to play, right?
No.
And we lost to Hoddle
God.
and Dixon. And the last 5 holes, Hansen did absolutely nothing, and he still blames me for it. And I even birdied. I lost out. I birdied one of the last 5 holes. Still lost out because Dixon had a shot with a birdie, so he beats on that one. And we lost on the final hole. And even to this day, that must have been nearly 10 years ago. Whenever I see Lee Dixon, like across a room, he just waves at me and he holds up 4 fingers and then he holds up 5
Mind
fingers.
you, I saw him last night on the TV. I don't know if you saw him with a flat cap on, the long hair. I thought, who is that? I can't. It was Lee Dixon. It really changed his image there last night. It was.
I think he's great. I used to work with him a lot, Lee. I mean, like you, I've had the privilege of working with so many great pundits over the years, and I still consider it a real honour to work with some of these guys. You know, the guys I grew up watching and loving their work. And, you know, I was a kid watching Lineker in the 86 World Cup and 1990. And, you know, I still remember my fondest ever tournament would have been watching the Euros in 1996. And this is going to make me sound like a right idiot now, but I still remember the first time Alan Shearer called me by my first name. Like the little school kid in me was like, Alan Shearer knows my name.
Brilliant.
This is weird.
Yeah, I mean, that was a good team. Good players, weren't they? Shearer, what a centre forward he was.
Brilliant.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah. I also love the fact about that. Shearer will always tell you that, Harry, wouldn't he? That Terry Venables, just before that tournament, he said, Shearer had been on quite a barren run, hadn't he? And he said to him, "You're going to be my captain. You will be my first choice striker." And then Shearer just said overnight his confidence just went through the roof. And you must have had that so many times as well, when as a manager you just find the right words to say to the right player at the right time.
We all respond to that, Dan, don't we? When you do a programme and, you know, the producer, whoever comes, hey, Dan, great show today. You were brilliant. It really went well. We love it. I don't care who you are. We all have a pat on the back, don't we? And I think football, like everybody, we all respond to that much more than we do someone keep telling you what you can't do. And, you know, and footballers especially. I mean, that was really how I managed. You know, I went to Tottenham. Gareth Bale had been on a 28 game, never been on a winning team, which was incredible. He'd never, ever been on a winning team at Tottenham. If he came on a sub, they didn't win. Alex Ferguson said to me, I wouldn't play him. How can you pick him? I'd only just gone to Tottenham, you know. I said, well, he said, I'm superstitious. He said, I wouldn't play him. Anyway, but Gareth, that's all I did with Gareth. I used, you know, hey, give the ball to Gareth. I say, Gareth, can you imagine their right back? He's been on the toilet in that dress, sitting in the toilet for the last 40 minutes. Can he keep giving it to Gareth? Gareth, run them ragged. You'll absolutely destroy these today, you know. And he loved it, and you could see it, you know. And we're all the same. Luka Modric, you're the best player. Keep getting the ball, make us play, run the game. Oh, fantastic. We feel, and I think people respond to that, don't
Even
they?
the best players.
Oh, the top players. Listen, Bobby Moore. Quick story. I went to America with me and Bobby, and we were great mates. I loved him more than you know. I couldn't tell you. And we went out one night for dinner with our wives and chatting to Bob. He said, you know, Harry, he said, all the time I played at West Ham and I played with him there, I was there with him. He said, Ron Greenwood was the best coach I've ever met in my life. I still haven't seen anybody could come close to him. The man was a genius. Things that he did that are still being, you know, were carried on, overlapping fullbacks. We were the first club to do it. Fullback stood on the halfway line. Ron Greenwood brought in overlapping fullbacks, near post runs. But Bobby said he never ever said to him, well done. He said he never ever came up to me and said, hey, well done, Bobby, or well played, Bobby. He said, do you know, I think we all need that. He said, you know, I don't know whether because I was a captain of England, he thought I didn't need to have a pat on the back. He said, but we all need a pat on the back. I would love to, if it had come. And I took that, you know, I thought, you're so right. We all love it. I don't care. You win a game and you go upstairs after in the ballroom, the chairman says, hey, Harry, great performance today. You were brilliant. Loved the way the team played. I think we all respond to that, don't we?